Have you ever felt the influence of the phases of the moon on your well-being and emotional state? Understanding this connection is essential for aligning our body and our spiritual frequency, allowing us to flow in harmony with the energies of the universe. In this video, we'll explore how each moon phase impacts your emotions, vitality, and intuition, revealing signs that can transform your perception and lead you to a state of peace and deep self-knowledge. Get ready to discover how the moon can be your ally on this spiritual journey. I'm James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I felt lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. Connecting with nature is a profound and transformative experience. Since time immemorial, the moon has been a symbol of powerful influence on the earth. We observe how its phases alter the tides, the growth cycles of plants, and even the behavior of many animals. This interaction between the moon and the natural world reminds us that we are part of a greater whole. By recognizing this connection, we can begin to align our being and energy with the forces that surround us. When we allow ourselves to feel this link, we realize that our emotions and moods are also influenced by the lunar phases. I have experienced moments when I felt a surge of energy during the full moon, as if the universe was calling me to celebrate and express gratitude. At these times, it's essential to connect with nature, whether it's spending time outdoors, watching the moon, or just feeling the breeze on your face. This practice helps us attune our inner frequencies to the energy outside, allowing for a richer and more meaningful experience. Just as nature adapts, we too must learn to flow with these energies. Be aware of how you feel during each phase of the moon. You may notice that at the new moon, there is a sense of introspection and new beginnings, while at the full moon, there may be a desire for culmination and celebration. By embracing these changes, you become more aware of your own inner cycle, allowing for continuous spiritual growth. Each phase of the moon represents a cycle of renewal that can be profoundly significant in our lives. The new moon, for example, is a perfect time to start new projects and set intentions. During this phase, the energies are aligned so that we can plant seeds of hope and desire. It's an opportunity to reflect on what we really want and to chart a clear path towards these goals. I'll share with you a practice I often do. On new moon nights, I like to write in a diary, describing my desires and intentions. This writing becomes a personal manifesto, a commitment to my growth and evolution. As we move towards the crescent moon, the energy intensifies. This is the time to act on the intentions we have set, making adjustments as necessary. It's a time of growth and expansion, when we must be open to new opportunities. Remember that life is made up of ebbs and flows, and being aware of these cycles can give us the courage to move towards what we want. When we reach the full moon, we find a moment of culmination. It's a phase of achievement, where the fruits of our labor begin to appear. This energy is intense. Many of us feel a deeper connection with our emotions and a desire to express what is inside us. At these times, it's vital to celebrate our achievements, however small, and recognize the progress we've made. One practice that can be enriching is to create a gratitude ritual during the full moon, where we can light candles and reflect on everything we have achieved up to that point. Then the waning moon invites us to let go. It's a time of release, of reflection on what no longer serves us, what we need to let go of in order to move forward on our spiritual path. This phase can be challenging, as we often cling to old habits, relationships, or beliefs that no longer resonate with us. I myself have experienced moments of internal struggle when trying to let go, but by learning to trust this process, I have been able to see how it has freed me up for new experiences. Consider using this time to meditate on what needs to be let go of in your life. You could even write a list and symbolically burn or bury this paper as a way of letting go. Dealing with emotions at each lunar phase is a crucial aspect of our journey. The full moon, for example, tends to amplify our feelings. It's an opportunity to explore and understand our emotions, rather than repressing them. When we learn to connect with what we feel, we can discover aspects of ourselves that were hidden. In my own experience, I have used the full moon as a moment of deep introspection, looking inwards and allowing emotions to surface. This process of self-discovery can be liberating and healing. In addition, practicing ritual and meditation during the lunar phases can be a powerful way to connect with your spiritual frequency. Intention is the key. By creating simple rituals, such as lighting a candle or taking time to meditate, you establish a sacred space to connect with the cosmos. These moments of introspection can help you tune into your energy and open up to the wisdom of the universe. Remember that spirituality is a personal journey, and what works for someone else may not resonate in the same way for you. Experiment and find what best suits your being. These natural cycles also teach us the importance of intuition. Often, during the full moon, we can feel an increase in clarity and perception. Trusting our intuition is essential to guide us on our spiritual path. Remember that your intuition is an inner voice that deserves to be heard and respected. Over the years, I've learned to trust my intuition more, especially in moments of doubt. This practice of listening to yourself can open doors you never thought possible. Finally, it is vital to recognize that we are part of a larger system, and that the collective energy during the lunar phases also plays a significant role. When we come together as a community, whether to meditate, celebrate, or simply share our experiences, we amplify our intentions. This shared energy is like a wave that spreads, creating a greater impact on our environment. Consider finding groups or communities that share these interests, and that can help you connect even more deeply with these energies. By integrating this knowledge about the phases of the moon into your life, you not only align yourself with the cosmos, but also become a co-creator of your own reality. Navigating the tides of life with wisdom and purpose is an invitation to live more consciously and intentionally. This journey is yours, and it is essential to embrace each phase with gratitude and openness. Awaken your spirituality and align yourself with the moon's energies in our 121-day spiritual challenge. Learn to flow with the lunar cycles, manifest your desires, and release what no longer serves you. Are you ready for this transformation? Check out the link in the first comment and find out more. The power of intention during the new moon is an aspect that many people underestimate, but which has a profound impact on the manifestation of our desires and the creation of our reality. At this stage, the sky is darker, symbolizing a new beginning. It's a time when we can connect with our inner selves, reflect on what we really want, and, most importantly, set clear intentions. When we allow ourselves to visualize our desires with clarity and emotion, we create a vibrational space that attracts these intentions into our lives. The practice of setting intentions during the new moon can be simple but powerful. It is an invitation to introspection. Take some time to sit quietly, close your eyes, and connect with your breath. Ask yourself, what do I really want to manifest? Write down your intentions in a notebook, as if you were writing a letter to the universe. It is essential that you write with emotion, as if you have already achieved what you want. This emotion is the key that activates the energy needed for your intentions to come true. I remember a personal experience in which I used the new moon to set an intention related to my career. That night, I sat under the stars and visualized the life I wanted to create. I wrote down the opportunities I wanted to attract and the skills I wanted to develop. Over time, I realized that those intentions began to manifest. Every step I took was aligned with that vision. Through the constant practice of setting intentions, I learned that clarity and emotion are the forces that move the universe in our direction. As well as setting intentions, it's also important to cultivate a state of gratitude. Giving thanks for what we already have and for what is on the way strengthens our connection with the universe. When we express gratitude, we increase our vibrational frequency, making us more receptive to the blessings we wish to attract. Over time, I've noticed that practicing gratitude becomes a habit that transforms our perspective and helps us keep faith with our intentions. Now, let's talk about the importance of releasing and letting go during the waning moon. This phase is an invitation to reflection and purification. It's a time to look inwards and identify what no longer serves us. We often carry emotional burdens, limiting beliefs and patterns of behavior that prevent us from moving forward. The waning moon offers us the opportunity to release these ties and make room for the new. The practice of letting go can be challenging, but it is essential for our spiritual evolution. Start by identifying what you want to let go of. It could be a relationship that no longer brings you joy, a fear that prevents you from moving forward, or a belief that is no longer true for you. Once you have identified these aspects, create a simple ritual. Write on a piece of paper everything you want to release and then burn it as a symbol of transformation. This physical action of letting go is powerful, as it transforms what was stuck into something that can be released. I remember a time when I felt stuck in a job that didn't satisfy me. During the waning moon, I wrote down all the frustrations and fears I felt about that situation. When I burned the paper, I felt immediate relief. It was as if a load had been lifted off my back. This practice of letting go allowed me to make room for opportunities that I hadn't been able to see before. A few weeks later, I received an offer that aligned perfectly with my desires and values. It's important to remember that letting go doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring past experiences. It's about allowing those experiences to be part of our journey without them defining us. Each lesson learned is a step on the ladder of our growth. The process of letting go is an act of self-love, a recognition that we deserve to move forward and pursue the life we really want. The waning moon is also a good time to get in touch with our emotions. We are often afraid to face what we feel, and so we repress our emotions. This repression can manifest itself in various ways in our lives, such as stress, anxiety, or even physical illness. Taking advantage of this lunar phase to reflect on our emotions and let them flow is an act of self-care. Allow yourself to feel without judgment. Meditation can be a valuable tool in this process. Take some time to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and observe your emotions. They are messages that deserve to be heard. I invite you to try these practices during the next lunar phases. Observe how it feels to set intentions at the new moon and how it releases at the waning moon. Keep a journal to record your experiences and perceptions. Over time, you'll notice patterns and be able to connect more deeply with your emotions and intentions. The spiritual journey is unique to each of us, and by allowing ourselves to explore these phases, we broaden our understanding and connection with the universe. Remember that practice is key. The more you dedicate yourself to these experiences, the more your intuition sharpens and your connection with the spiritual frequency strengthens. Be open to what the universe has to offer and trust that by letting go and setting your intentions, you are becoming a co-creator of your own reality. Take advantage of these moments of alignment with the moon and observe the changes taking place in your life. Transformation is an ongoing process, and each lunar phase is an invitation to evolve and grow. The phases of the moon have a profound impact on our emotions and moods. It is common for our emotions to intensify or calm down as the moon waxes and wanes. The full moon, in particular, is a time notorious for amplifying our emotions. Over the years, I've noticed that on full moon nights, people tend to feel a mixture of euphoria and vulnerability. This emotional intensity can be a gift in disguise. It's an opportunity to connect with the emotions that we often hold back or ignore. Instead of fearing these emotions, I invite you to open up to them. During the full moon, take some time to observe how you feel. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to teach me? The answer may be surprising. Instead of repressing feelings of sadness, anger, or even extreme joy, we can use these moments to investigate more deeply what is at our core. This practice of self-exploration is a powerful form of healing and self-discovery. Remember that emotions are like ocean waves. They come and go. By allowing them to flow, you become more connected with yourself. If you feel overwhelmed, consider practicing some breathing techniques or meditation. Connecting with nature during the full moon can be especially invigorating. A simple walk under the moon's silvery light can help release built-up tension and restore your inner peace. In addition, it is essential to cultivate the awareness that emotions do not define who we are. They are temporary experiences which, when properly understood, can guide us towards growth. Don't hesitate to express how you feel, whether it's by talking to friends, writing in a journal, or through art. These practices not only help you process emotions, but also allow you to reconnect with your deepest essence. When we embrace our emotions with love and compassion, we bring out aspects of ourselves that may have remained hidden. The full moon offers us a mirror, reflecting our inner truths. By connecting with these truths, we begin to let go of patterns that no longer serve us. Every emotion that emerges has a message, and the willingness to listen to these messages is an important step on our spiritual journey. By integrating this practice of emotional connection into your life, you will begin to notice a transformation. Acceptance of your emotions creates space for transformation and healing. As you become more aware of your feelings, you also become more aware of your reality. This is what co-creating your life really means, being in tune with your inner truth, and this often starts with accepting your emotions. Creating rituals during the phases of the moon is a powerful way of connecting with your spiritual frequency. Rituals don't have to be complicated or elaborate. What matters is the intention you put into them. During the new moon, for example, you can light a candle and write your intentions on a piece of paper. This simple act is a declaration to the universe about what you want to manifest in your life. The energy of the new moon is an invitation to start afresh. And by setting clear intentions, you align yourself with this energy. On the full moon, you can perform a gratitude ritual. Take time to reflect on the blessings in your life and express your gratitude. This not only amplifies the positive energy around you, but also helps to create a space of abundance. Gratitude is a practice that transforms your spiritual frequency, allowing you to receive even more blessings. Release rituals during the waning moon are also essential. Write down everything you want to let go of on a piece of paper, and then burn it as a symbol of release. This practice is not only therapeutic, but also helps to materialize the intention to let go of what no longer serves you. The feeling of lightness it brings is incomparable. Another powerful practice can be meditation. Take a few minutes during the phases of the moon to sit in silence and connect with your essence. Use your breath as a guide, allowing your thoughts to calm down. Meditation during these phases can help tune your energy to the vibrations of the cosmos. It's a way of aligning yourself with universal energy and receiving valuable insights into your journey. You can also create a lunar diary. Record your intentions, emotions, and reflections at each lunar phase. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns in how your energy changes with the phases of the moon. This diary becomes a valuable tool for self-understanding and spiritual growth. By looking back, you'll be able to see how your intentions have manifested and how your emotions have evolved. Incorporating rituals into your life not only strengthens your connection with the phases of the moon, but also creates a sense of purpose and clarity. When you dedicate time to these practices, you are affirming to yourself and the universe that you are committed to your spiritual growth. Each ritual is an opportunity to reconnect with your deepest essence and align with the flow of life. These simple but powerful practices allow you to navigate the cycles of life in a more conscious way. As you connect with the moon's energy, you begin to realize that you are part of something bigger. Each lunar phase is a reminder that change is a constant, and by embracing this change, you become more resilient and able to face the challenges that come your way. By building a personal and meaningful practice around the phases of the moon, you not only honor your own process, but also become a beacon of light for others. Your journey becomes a source of inspiration, showing that we all have the capacity to grow and evolve. Connecting with the moon phases is an opportunity to remember that we are part of a larger cycle, a cycle of renewal, liberation, intention, and gratitude. And by being conscious of these phases, you become a true co-creator of your reality, navigating the tides of life with purpose and love. The importance of intuition cannot be underestimated in our spiritual journey. Intuition is a form of knowledge that goes beyond logic and reason. It is a deep connection with our inner self, with the universe, and with the energies that surround us. During the phases of the moon, especially the full moon, this intuition becomes sharper. The increase in light and lunar energy amplifies our ability to perceive and understand the subtleties of our surroundings. When the moon is full, many people report feeling a mental and emotional clarity that can be surprising. It's as if the lunar energy is illuminating parts of us that have been shaded. This is a good time to trust our instincts. If you have a decision to make or a situation that needs clarity, take advantage of the full moon's energy to tune into your intuition. Meditating during this phase can help open up channels of perception that might normally go unnoticed. One practice that can be particularly useful is intuitive writing. Grab a notebook and during the full moon, take some time to write without thinking too much. Let your hands flow and allow the words to come out. You'll often be surprised by what you write. This practice not only frees the mind, but also connects you with the wisdom that already resides within you. Remember that intuition is a muscle that needs to be exercised. The more you listen to and trust your intuition, the stronger it becomes. Over time, you will begin to recognize the sensations and signals that your body and mind send you. This can include feelings of discomfort about certain situations or, on the other hand, a sense of peace about decisions you need to make. It is also essential to create a sacred space where you can explore your intuition. This could be a place in your home where you feel at ease, free from distractions. Decorate this space with objects that resonate with you, such as crystals, candles, or photos that evoke good feelings. This space will become a sanctuary for your intuitive practice. Whenever you are in doubt or looking for answers, return to this space and allow the lunar energy to guide you. Intuition can also manifest in dreams. During the phases of the moon, especially the full moon, dreams often become more vivid and meaningful. Keep a dream journal at your disposal to record any insights you have during the night. As you become more aware of your dreams, you will begin to notice patterns and messages that can be fundamental to your spiritual journey. The development of intuition is not only a tool for personal decisions, but also a path to understanding your greater purpose. As you trust your intuition more, you begin to realize that you are connected to something greater than yourself. This can be a deeply liberating experience, allowing you to live with more authenticity and alignment with your true essence. Alignment with the body is a concept that deserves special attention. The human body, in its essence, is a microcosm of the universe. Just as the moon influences the tides in the oceans, it also affects our body, which is largely made up of water. Each lunar phase brings with it a unique energy that can influence our physical and emotional well-being. When the moon is in its crescent phase, for example, many people experience an increase in energy and motivation. This is an ideal time to start new projects or healthy habits. Your vital energy is on the rise, and you may feel more willing to work towards your goals. Take advantage of this boost to make positive changes in your life. On the other hand, during the waning moon, it is common to feel a need for introspection. This phase is ideal for reflecting on what is no longer useful in your life and for releasing emotions or habits that are no longer beneficial. Pay attention to the signals your body gives you during this phase. You may feel more tired or introspective, and this is natural. Allow yourself this time to rest and recover. One practice that can help align your body with the lunar phases is meditation. Take time to connect with your breathing and the sensations in your body. Visualize the moon's energy flowing through you, purifying and revitalizing every cell. This practice not only strengthens your connection with the moon, but also helps to balance your inner energies. Incorporating gentle physical activities, such as yoga or walks in nature, can also be beneficial. These practices help to attune your body to the natural rhythms of life and maintain your energy flow. Pay attention to how you feel physically during each lunar phase and adjust your activities accordingly. This can bring a deep sense of well-being and harmony. Also, be aware of how the moon influences your emotions. During the full moon, for example, it is common for emotions to be more intense. This can mean moments of great joy or, on the other hand, of sadness. By recognizing and accepting these emotional swings, you allow yourself to feel and process what is happening inside you. In doing so, you open yourself up to a space of healing and self-understanding. A simple practice is to keep an emotion diary. Record how you feel in different phases of the moon and notice patterns that emerge. This will not only help you to understand your emotions, but also to become familiar with the natural cycles that influence your being. Finally, the key to alignment with your body and the moon phases is self-observation and acceptance. Allow yourself to feel, without judgment. Be willing to listen to what your body and intuition are telling you. As you connect more deeply with these energies, you become more aware of your needs and desires, facilitating your spiritual journey and personal evolution. Be gentle with yourself throughout this process. Self-knowledge and alignment with lunar energies are continuous journeys that require patience and practice. By opening yourself up to these experiences, you not only become a more balanced being, but also a channel for the cosmic energy that flows through us all. Collective energy is a powerful force that manifests when individuals come together for a common purpose. In many spiritual traditions, we recognize that the energy of a group amplifies the intentions of each individual. When we meditate, celebrate, or simply connect during the phases of the moon, we are not only contributing our own energy, but also tuning into a higher frequency that resonates throughout the community. In my career, I have participated in several meditation circles and lunar celebrations. Each event was a revelation. I remember one full moon when a group of friends gathered in an outdoor space. The energy was palpable, and as each person expressed their intentions, I felt a wave of integration and empowerment. The presence of each individual, with their stories and desires, created a vibration that seemed to have a life of its own. This taught me that by uniting our intentions, we create a network of light that can impact not only our lives, but also the reality around us. It's essential to understand that this collective energy doesn't have to be limited to formal practices. Sometimes a simple meeting between friends to discuss our experiences and desires under the light of the moon can be just as transformative. By sharing our feelings, we are allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and, at the same time, strengthening the ties that bind us. Energy flows from one to the other, creating a vibrational field that can bring clarity, healing, and inspiration. In addition, the phases of the moon can serve as a reminder to feel part of something bigger. Just as the moon influences our emotions and moods, it also affects the collective energy of humanity. When we connect with the intention of raising this energy, we are contributing to the well-being not only of ourselves, but of everyone around us. This practice of gathering and sharing during the phases of the moon can be a powerful way of transcending individuality and embracing unity. The cycle of life is a theme that is intertwined with the very essence of existence. Just as the moon goes through its phases, our lives are also marked by cycles of growth, stagnation, decline, and rebirth. Each phase has its own characteristics and lessons, and accepting this impermanence is fundamental for a harmonious life. On my journey, I have learned that resisting these cycles can result in frustration and suffering. When I learned to accept change, life became more fluid. I remember a time when I went through a phase of decline. I felt that I was stagnating, between being and letting go. These cycles also teach us the importance of gratitude. Each phase, whether of growth or decline, brings valuable lessons. It is vital to recognize the lessons that each of these moments offers us. When we begin to see life as a series of interconnected experiences, gratitude becomes a natural state of being. Instead of regretting what didn't work out, I started to celebrate the opportunities that come with each new cycle. The practice of gratitude, together with the recognition of cycles, helps us to cultivate a broader perspective on our journey. By celebrating successes during the full moon, for example, we can look back and reflect on the challenges faced during the new moon. This reflection allows us to see the beauty of life in its entirety, with its nuances and contrasts. I invite you to connect more deeply with these cycles and with the collective energy. Take time to meditate during each moon phase. Share your experiences with friends or family. Create a support group where everyone can express their intentions and reflections. By doing this, you not only strengthen yourself, but also contribute to a more elevated and harmonious collective environment. Recognizing the cycles of life and connecting with the collective energy are practices that can transform our experience. By accepting the ups and downs, we learn to dance with life, to flow with its tides. And by uniting with others, we amplify this dance, making it richer and more vibrant. Remember that life is a continuous cycle of learning and growth. Each phase, each emotion, and each interaction are opportunities for evolution. By honoring these cycles and connecting with the collective energy, we become co-creators of our reality, navigating the tides of life with wisdom and purpose. May you embrace each phase with love, gratitude, and an open mind, allowing your journey to be an expression of your true essence.